To sum things up, life gives us lemons, and we're chefing it up with no recipe book. Eyes widen, trying to find the joy that our memories took, and maybe we'll remember the way our levity looked. It'll be okay if we fail, as long as we know we did the best that we could. But sometimes it can be all too much, and all the stuff is tucked while the claws are stuck. Stretching from demons our Asparagus is conjured up, making them present in the present day as if they never went away. Well, I guess they never strayed anyway. But anyway, it just sucks knowing you work so hard and move forward, but I guess the battle's never over. Go and charge it up like the Energizer Bunny, no pause. It's hard because the hardships come and no cause. It's all unjust. That's not true. Nah, that's not true. I mean, it feels like it sometimes, but you can't say that. It's feel like a cop out to say, oh, it's all unfair. Why is this all happening to me? I'm learning the importance of taking responsibility for my life's path. My life's path, which ran through tumultuous, heavily timbered, tortuous forest, and of course, the path to travel out the forest just to wind right back. And after all that, I might ask for forgiveness. Or I might ask for a witness. Shoot, I might task you with slapping me on the back, or at the very least, maybe you guys could sign my cast. No, okay, no, that's stupid. Okay, no, it's stupid. All right, listen. My life is I fight back while trying to find my laughs, making the most of meaningful moments, mostly due to the manic motion of these days that seem to fly right past. Sometimes, I let it fly and let the bird flip twice at my timestamp. Many times, I ride lines between I'm fine and I might crack. Most of the time, I try to let my mind track what my eyes can't. And all the time, I recite my thanks for the life I have because I find pride in my life as dad. It's one of my some things. Being a dad is a lot of things. It means a lot of things to me. But for the sake of this conversation, the idea that I'm presenting, calling this something. What does he mean by that? Being a dad is something that makes my life grand. And it isn't perfect, of course. Of course not. I mean, very far from it. Especially considering the complex and difficult circumstance, but like everything else, we learn to work with what's birth, turning each page with these same cursed human hands, and in spite of the spite and unfathomable plight, it's life. She's my daughter and I'm her dad. And what that means to me makes all those other things just a little bit less bad. I write. Of course, I love writing. I love rhyming. I think it's cool. And one of the things that's cool about it is I can say what I want to say, exactly how I want to say it, and a lot of times it even ends up being exactly what I need to hear. And then I can speak and present it, reveal my creative expression, and breed a deeper connection, reaching all you people here. And that's not perfect either, of course. I mean, sometimes it sucks, like when words don't form properly, or they sound poor, or they don't pour out of me, so it sounds boring and forced to sit, like creativity craft its course, but of course it's a gorgeous thing. It's therapeutic, divine. To rhyme is one of my somethings. But enough about me. We are all imperfect, hoping for healing but still hurting. We're all twist-turning through this journey. We could all list burdens and rip verses from what sounds like the most tragic of passages, but rather those are our realities, or the lives that we lived, tough times that we've been through. It's truly remarkable what we people can overcome. Day after day, taking all we can take. Sometimes beating around and pulled in every which way. Trying to make something a living, digging through a box chock full of building blocks that are misshaped because they've been massively molded by all of our mistakes. Life is suffering. No matter which way you're cutting it, we're trudging through the mud, mostly fumbling. And I don't mean to sound angry or depressing, I don't mean it by that, but I mean, you think of our day-to-day on this planet, I mean, like probably 50% of the time, things, maybe 50 to 70% of the time, things are just a little difficult. Or, you know, it's just, it's a grind, or it's very trying, or something dragging at you or weighing you down. But all the other times, I mean, things are great. Life's bright. We feel like we're radiating the sun's warmth on those days or those nights. Or maybe it's not quite that high, but a stage where we can say it ain't all good, but it's all good enough. So I know I'm all right. So you have life is suffering, and life is phenomenal, and the in-between. And what I'm saying is like how we get from one side over. What gets us through those valleys and up those peaks? When we feel like we're too broken to make another motion with those feet, but we go and we go because we see the glow. We can look back and say, no, that was the old me, and we know our goals and hopes. Yeah, we go and reach so close, so it tastes so sweet. Proceed, even though the hole is so deep. Going from I can't hold on to you can't hold me. How do we do that? Like, what gets us through? It's different for everyone, but whatever it is, it's something.